Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today once again with the weekly reset that's happening today in just a few hours. Now, guys, I'm going to be going through all the events that are wrapping up as of now, so that we help you guys with some quick reminders. But as well, remember, with the reset today, we're going to be having BLASTAAR coming into the game, and as well, this is going to be shifting over Chapter 2 in addition to the new antimatter store that's going to be available to take place over the intel that we currently have. So make sure in the coming week that you're also taking advantage of that. So as per usual, guys, if you enjoy videos just like this, please give the channel a sub and like for future videos just like this. Now let's get started. First, heading into the milestones here, let's talk about the things that are wrapping up, because there's some big ones that are actually going to be ending here pretty quickly. And also want to share some key tips and pointers as I'm going through this, guys. So remember, this quantum surge event for opportunities of quasar diamonds, in addition to the skill gear payout, in case for those of you that are looking to get Lalandra upgraded for gear to 20 for Age of X. Awesome opportunity. But you can see we've actually amassed a lot of points now, guys. Currently, as of this time recording, 4 days 18 hours remaining, my rank is dropping, but each time we've been able to kind of add another layer of points here. So you can see I'm clearing north of 200,000 points, and that's really coming from key things here, guys. So you can see, remember, we still have one more war battle coming in, so that's gonna be pivotal. We've actually accumulated quite a these fantastic orb fragments. I'll talk about where that's been coming from. In addition, in case you haven't already, guys, remember we still have one more war, so definitely make sure you take advantage of Quasar. If you have them at higher gear tier levels, you can see here, I had them as high as gear tier 20, as I do plan on bringing them into my Age of X for the Cosmic Heroes. Last but not least, obviously, the power core spending side. But right now, top 2,600, and it's looking good, guys. Even if I land in the top 3, top 4,000, I mean, that's going to pay out still 80 pieces each, in addition to, obviously, some opportunities here and a chance for the Quasar Diamond. So that'll be pretty massive. But real quickly here, guys, let me just pivot over and show you where some of the other notable points has been. A welcome surprise has been from the command center. Remember, we still have a few more hours remaining if you're able to take advantage of this, but under the week 5 here for the Harbinger finale, if you look under the objectives here, and you have some of these gear tier 20 characters built up for Invisible Women MCU, Mr. Fantastic, as well as Franklin Richards. You can see that's where I got all the diamond opportunities there from these Fantastic Four orb fragments, which have also added points. And so all these characters obviously have been notable. You can bring into Age of X as well, but remember, they're part of the arena meta, so phenomenal value. And it was nice because we actually got that Flash Crucible event over the weekend, which gave us a really sizable boost in intel. That's how I was able to farm up the bottle gear. So that was pretty massive, guys. And then otherwise, make sure that you're also doing this, right? Remember, this is the last time that we do see this finale. So obviously, make sure you milk some of these power cores that you're getting from the payout, in addition to playing the Fantastic Four campaign for those additional resources here. So that's really kind of what's coming up from this, from the Quantum Surge event anyways. Multiversal Force, if you guys haven't already, remember, this is ending in just a few days, but you can still go in to claim this, because this is basically a head start on the antimatter, and that's going to obviously add in to the Chapter 2 festivities, in addition to BLASTAAR, ultimately for the future activity there. What's really cool though, aside from that stuff anyways, guys, is that we already do see now in preview the showcase events coming for Azazel, Rachel Summers, as well as obviously Sebastian Shaw, but we don't actually see a specific chapter for him yet. However, this actually now does explain a lot as per the blog post as well. Remember, there was data mines giving us information on the Hellfire rings, and now you can actually see the milestone in its entirety here. These Hellfire rings actually give us the opportunity here to earn points, which obviously is going to, as you level up, this is going to give us a few shards here and there. Still going to be a free-to-play unlock, but as you can see, there's not actually a lot of shards available for Sebastian Shaw. It's more so tied back to his red star mechanic being available, so it doesn't look like they're going to be rolling out his red stars similarly to how they typically would in the past with new characters. When they usually introduce them, we get like a 15% promotion to the elite store, and then you open the red star orbs. But it looks like Sebastian does have his own method here, so that's why they wanted to go that route. Maybe it's because they want to, you know, limit obviously the opportunities for red stars. In the meantime, we'll see. Aside from that, guys, I also want to point out, sorry, I missed this in my earlier recap for the Quantum Surge, but the Cosmic Raid, guys, this is a good one as well. It's obviously over already, but this was a welcome surprise, because you also could get some of these Fantastic Four diamond orb fragments completely free to play and just coordinating with your alliance. So even as I scroll all the way to the very bottom, there was, as you can see, you know, quite a few opportunities there in addition to Crimson Gear. So pretty awesome there just to see that. And then as well, having said that, there's also a new one that's starting here, so you can see there's going to be some fantastic 4 diamond orb fragments in addition to gear tier 20. So that's starting off, but the mechanic is a little different. This one's going to be a combination of battling and raid. Crucible is going to matter again, but this time instead of actually, I think it's Vigilante with raids last time, this is going to be the Accursed team. So if you have the Accursed team members, obviously 5 stars and above, it's going to give you bonus points. And then aside from that, you're also going to be getting it here from just regularly using the Accursed team. So make sure they're not on defense, because obviously you'll get more points for there. Aside from the event standpoint, guys, I mean, there's a couple of things also noted from the block. Remember, because of the way that the command center is getting shifted out, it actually gives us some good heads up information of what's coming around the corner. So one of the big one is going to be the return of Battleworld. With Battleworld's return, this is actually going to be the last opportunity here. Sorry, not last opportunity. The finale opportunity here is the wording they use to actually bring up your KNULL to 7 stars in addition to 7 red. It doesn't mean that this is the last time Battleworld will return, but it's finally the finale in the sense that we can actually bring them all the way to the max, which is pretty massive. The command center event also noted that we're going to need to play some raids with Thunderbolts, and as well as blitzing with Azazel as a premium character. So we know, obviously from the blog as well, Azazel is going to be the first team member here as part of the new Hellfire club. Remember, it's interesting with his position because he's also going to be counted as an Accursed team member. So if you do have him unlocked, he's going to be adding points overall as well to that Cosmic Alliance event that I just pointed out earlier. So just something that you can double dip in if you're planning to go down that route. For myself, I am planning to just save power cores because, as you can see right now, guys, I've used up quite a bit from my Fantastic Four. So that's kind of the game plan there in terms of how I'm going to best prepare. And then aside from that, just remember as well, we do get a reset on the strike pass. So make sure daily objectives, if you guys haven't already cleared all that, save it for reset, because that's going to be an opportunity to also, once again, get the head start on that event there. And then aside from that, guys, just like I said earlier, the last thing to notice, just pay attention to your intel store. We still have a little over a week to use these credits, but there's going to be the new chapter 2 store that's going to be coming in. So this is definitely something you should be paying attention to, just to make sure you use those resources before it runs out. And obviously, this still gives you a little bit of agency before that does. Anyways, guys, that is in the totality here of what to look forward to. I think they also noted that Franklin Richards is going to be coming as a farmable character in the antimatter store. So with him being one of the most powerful characters right now, especially in the arena meta, that's definitely one I plan on fully building up. The higher the better, right? So anyways, guys, that's in a nutshell. Let me know what you think in comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.